It's no secret that the San Jose Sharks have been one of the worst teams in the league this year and are clearly in the midst of a rebuilding season. Although this is the case, they still have a few players who are having standout seasons. One forward, 26-year-old Timo Meier, who's probably the most coveted player available at this year's trade deadline, but an even bigger name, and a guy who's not only leading all defensemen in scoring, but is also 6th among all NHL skaters with 76 points in 59 games, is of course 32-year-old Swede Erik Karlsson. For years, Karlsson has been known as one of, if not the best offensive defenseman of his generation. His 82-point season in 2015-16 was the most among D-men then, and 4th among all skaters. He also had 3 other 70-plus point seasons and 2 60-plus point years during his time with the Ottawa Senators. EK65 was traded to the San Jose Sharks prior to the 2018-19 season, and while his numbers were solid in his first 4 years with the team, they were nothing close to the ones he was putting up in Ottawa. And certainly nowhere near the astronomical totals he's put up so far this season. Currently on a 105-point pace. And if he does hit 100 points, he will be the first defenseman to do it since Brian Leetch had 102 points 31 years ago in the 1991-92 season with the New York Rangers. He would also become just the 6th defenseman in NHL history with a 100-plus point season if it happens. It is absolutely amazing what Erik Karlsson has been able to do this season, especially when a lot of people, including myself, thought we'd surely seen his best and that the injuries would prevent him from putting up any kind of numbers like he did in his prime. This has clearly not been the case, as Karlsson has been magic this season. He also happens to lead the league in even strength points at the moment with 57. If an Erik Karlsson trade was possible this year, I would love to see it happen, but the main problem is that he's still under a massive contract that has an $11.5 million cap hit and goes for 4 more seasons after this. Although he's had some good postseason runs in his career, he is still without a Stanley Cup. He's been vocal that at this point in his career he wants to go to a contender and have a chance to win. One team that has apparently shown interest in acquiring Karlsson is the Edmonton Oilers. It would certainly be difficult for both sides to pull off a deal like this, but it is possible. It would make for some incredible hockey, seeing one of the game's best offensive defensemen playing with 2 of the best offensive players in the game today. Let me know, do you think Erik Karlsson will be traded before the deadline, and what team do you want to see him go to? Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.